So let me shift gears to Swayam. So here the question is, I have a very specific question. Since it is a blue-collar work, little bit of knowledge on the specific processes, I'm keen to understand how do you integrate knowledge system with blue-collar or field force or hard-hat businesses, given your experience in the field structures.
Thank you, Vijay. I think you have asked me a question where it is directly into also skilling, which is the major theme, and I'll just start from where what Bodhisattva was just saying: the ecosystem, the resources, and the willingness. Bodhisattva kind of boys are like me and him. We are all first generation businessmen. And when we started, we have only the willpower. Their resources were limited, and like a tier 2 city back, few years, we didn't also have the ecosystem which was supportive. So, starting a venture in such environment was a lot challenging because you were also struggling with the getting the skill forces apart from the other resources that we are looking for. But the entire ecosystem got a shift on 15th August 2015 when the Prime Minister started the startup mission, mission. And ever since that, if you see, I was reading one of the articles that the startups in India have raised in the last financial year 2022 alone 10 billion of funds, and that doesn't that includes also the startups from tier 2 cities, and all those startups could do it because they have built on their empire with the right kind of human resources also. But what they're lacking right now is with the mentorship. The mentorship, which is because of the first generation entrepreneurs, the lack on various aspects where they need handholding, and little bit of mentoring will help them to understand the financial models. Like, we are talking about the deep tech startups. When people come up with passion, like, they see some challenges, okay, this is what I want to solve or I want to get into it. So they come with the technical ability, but what they lack is that the understanding the financial model, understanding the market, how to scale it up, and all those aspects. So mentoring is one factor which will definitely change the startup or boost the startup ecosystem in India, and the aim that we are making to, the economic progress that we are looking. Unless we bring in those first generation entrepreneurs and reduce the startup mortality, then only we can succeed in achieving our economic goals. And I'll tell you one of the examples. I was in ISC, and there is one passionate group of youngsters. They have their startups in the space trafficking. That how they are going to, there are so many satellites are going, and there will be collisions. And those expensive stuffs, if a company is affording to send a satellite and at some point of time it gets into an accident. So to give them the solution, like how soon they can shift their orbit. But I understood them, but then when I came to the financial modeling part, when I interacted, I realized that they are lacking on that field. So the mentoring part, which we have been asking, and being in CIA also, that's what we have been asking. And overall, this will help us and sustain our startup. And the big IT companies like Infosys, all of them started when there was no IT policy in this country actually. But then at the one end, you'll see the renewable energy sector. It flourished after a particular government policy came in, JNNSM, Jawaharlal Nehru National Solar Mission, in 2009. So, over a period of time, the gap is reducing. Government policies and schemes are getting more approachable, more close to entrepreneurs. The accessibility is increasing. And thanks to information technology, and the information is flowing so smooth, we don't have to go to an office to find out some information. We can find a lot of information in the open sources and about the schemes and the benefits. But there are two incidents I mentioned. So a company like Infosys, who are giants in the IT sector, they all started when there was no IT policy. At the same time, we have, we have grown in the renewable energy sector because of certain policies and schemes. So thank you.